again, and thank you for finding me here at my YouTube channel Benidorm and Beyond. I produce original, positive and informative videos on a weekly basis about Benidorm, where I have lived for over 20 years, as well as the surrounding areas. So if you enjoy this vlog, please consider becoming a subscriber. For those of you who have never watched one of my vlogs before, at the end of all my videos, I always ask if anybody has anything that they would particularly like me to cover in my upcoming vlogs. As it's not always possible to make a full video out of these requests, I decided to make a series called Benidorm Bites to include all this footage, along with things I see, find interesting or just make me smile in and around the resort. And as this series has proved to be very popular and appreciated, let's get started on Benidorm Bites number 14. My first item follows a viewer's request for information on Belgian and Dutch bars in Benidorm. Although I know there are plenty of them, I did have to carry out a bit of research on this one, so here is a selection of some I have found. Firstly, we see Le Petit Diable, or the Little Devil. This Belgian bar is situated in the grounds of the apartment complex Koblanke 8, just off Avenida Amor de Mar in the Rincon de Leix area. When I went in, the owner was a little wary of me at first, as he had spotted me filming outside. But when I explained what I was doing, he proudly showed me his Belgian flag and large selection of beers. The next bar I had no doubts about, as it is named Cerveceria Belga Mario. It was closed when I filmed this footage during the pandemic, but is now reopened and can be found along Avenida Jaime I in the Old Town. Our third bar lies just off the seafront along Avenida Madrid and is another Belgian bar. Accessed by walking up a small alleyway, Sabine and Luke welcome you to Las Jaras and their lovely bar and courtyard area. Back in the Rincon de Leix again, we see the Baby Buddha bar, located directly on Avenida Madrid along the seafront. I'd read it was a Belgian bar, but as I approached I saw the tables outside were of a Union Jack design. So again I went inside to check, and indeed the owners are from Belgium and this popular bar is family owned and run. Our fifth bar is Belgas Tapas, which can be found along the Poniente seafront on Avenida de la Armada Española. Again, my footage dates back to the pandemic when this small bar was closed, but it is now very much open again and ready to greet you. Next up, we have a Dutch bar called Grom Cafe de Liu, and I have no doubt whatsoever that I've pronounced that incorrectly, which is situated in a walkway between the seafront and the Avenida del Mediterráneo towards the Rincon de Leix end. For our 7th and 8th stops, we move to Calle Ibiza in the new town, where we are spoilt for choice. Starting firstly with the large Belgian Panache bar and restaurant, and this abuts its smaller neighbour Bella Ciao, which is a Dutch bar despite the Italian name. Close by, down Avenida Murcia, or the Yellow Brick Road as we call it locally, is another Dutch bar called Feest by Ons Eet Café. This is currently closed but reopens on the 5th of September. Next we head to the very end of Calle Girona at the Old Town end, and along Food Street, as it is sometimes referred to, we see the ever popular cafeteria and bakery Belga. Currently closed for holidays, they are open again to sell all manner of tasty cakes and pastries from July the 13th. We now go to Quai del Amador, close by to the bi-weekly outdoor market, and here we see our 11th bar and restaurant called La Dulce Vida, or The Sweet Life. Opening only on the market days of Sunday and Wednesday, it offers live music and a traditional menu. Moving into the middle of town, we find our final bar on the first floor of the La Noria shopping centre at the bottom end of Avenida de Europa, next door to the post office or Correos. Here we find Cafe Bar Amsterdam La Mancha Bruselas. I've been outside this bar many times, but have never actually been in. I suppose the reason is that although they have Dutch, Belgian and EU flags outside, they don't include a Union Jack, and this has always made me think, are the British not welcome here? Maybe next time I'm waiting for an Alsa bus on the street below, I should pop up for a coffee and find out. My second item follows another request, this time to take a look at the Gemelos 2 apartments situated along Quai Ibiza in the new town. Primarily residential, the block also has several holiday lets inside, which can be booked through various online companies such as Booking.com. As with most of the Gemelos apartment blocks, they come in pairs, as Gemelos actually means twins in Spanish. Built in 1988, the double towers of Gemelos 2 consist of 24 floors in each tower with 4 lifts available in each. Beneath the buildings are several businesses, as is customary, and these include karaoke and sports bar Cooloud, which was previously the Rose and Crown, as well as an Oriental massage studio, a Segovian restaurant and tapas bar, El Molon tapas bar, and an Oriental supermarket. So what more could you possibly want? The swimming pool and solarium area is well kept and offers seating and shade under a pretty pagoda, as well as tennis courts for the more energetic. I wish my viewer a fabulous holiday here later on in the year. My third item brings news that 2 new quad bikes have been added to the Benidorm Police Department's fleet, ready to patrol the resort's beaches this summer. Apparently, they are state-of-the-art vehicles with liquid cooling systems, front and rear suspension with 5-position preload, mechanical handling and double hydraulic brakes. So now you know. Interestingly, they have caused a small ripple on social media sites this week as they patrol right along the water's edge, meaning some families who have set up for the day there have had to move. However, this is because a 6-metre distance from the sea must be maintained by all beachgoers. This rule was brought in during COVID times, but now remains, to allow lifeguards easier access to the Mediterranean in case of emergencies, and also so walkers and paddlers can more easily enjoy the area without being impeded by towels and sun lounges where others have set up camp for the duration. So fair enough, I say. The fourth and final item I'm covering today concerns the magic hotel Villa Benidorm, which can be found at the beginning of Calle Girona, or the Strip. Closed for the whole of the pandemic, it reopened just last month, and a subscriber of mine has asked for a look inside, so here we go. Built in 1970, it has 120 rooms over 6 floors and was renovated in 2004. Part of the Magic group of hotels, who also own the Magic Rock Hotel and Benidorm Celebrations Music Resort, amongst 12 others in the province, the group is currently rebuilding the 3-star Phoenicia Hotel in the Old Town and turning it into a fabulous 4-star hotel, the Villa España. Whilst researching this hotel, it came to my attention that last year the owners applied to renovate the hotel, including increasing the amount of floors of the hotel from 7 to 12, in turn increasing the amount of rooms from 120 to 182. Also, improvements will be made to the common areas such as the bars and lounges, the spa, the gym and the meeting rooms. And as you can see from the video, it's probably a good thing as it is looking a little bit dated around the edges now. That brings this 14th instalment of Benidorm Bites to a close, and I hope you've enjoyed this newsy update with me. If you have, I would ask that you please give the vlog a thumbs up and like it, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already done so. If you'd like notifications of future videos, just hit that bell notification button and you'll be informed of any new videos as soon as I upload them. And of course, feel free to drop me a line in the comments section if there is something or somewhere that you would particularly like me to include in the future, and as always, I'll see what I can do. For those of you who have only just found my channel Benidorm and Beyond, where have you been all these months? I enjoy not only videoing the busy resort of Benidorm, but also the gorgeous local area, including the nearby villages and towns, which can mostly all be reached by local transport at very reasonable prices and make a great day out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you out and about next time. Cheers!